Day.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome back to ANC. I'm Christine Pilara. For many of us, we spend hours, actually it's more like days, preparing our Thanksgiving meals. So doesn't that meal deserve a beautiful table to match? I think so. I've asked decorating guru, you're so much more than that, Sean O'Keefe, to give us ideas on how to set up a memorable table. You have a big title because I've gone to events that I've been emceeing events that he has put on that are actually the most beautiful events in town.
Thank you.
So I really have to brag on you. You're not just a decorator, you do it all. But let's talk about that because a table, I mean, we want our guests to come in. We have prepared, slaved over these meals. Let's have our table just reflect what a beautiful occasion it should be, right?
It's really important that everything have a cohesive element. When a guest comes into the home, that they're welcomed the right way, that everything has that look and feel of what you want to portray to the people that are dining with you that night. I always start with a color and build up from a color. And if I can't find what I want, I make it. And it's pretty simple.
Okay, some of us are not that creative. But I do want to say, look at what he has done here. He did make this, no lie, this weekend. Tell everybody how you created this look right here with your tablecloths.
The color that I wanted to use for Thanksgiving this year was gold.
Right.
And
love gold. That's what I do.
It's very limiting when you want to try to find an overlay or something to break it up a bit so it's not gold, you know, it's not that much.
Right.
And I went into the local fabric store and I just started looking through the sale rack.
So smart.
This fabric was actually $3 a yard, so the overlay cost me $12. And I ran it through the machine this weekend and made the tablecloth. So it was just able to build up on what it is that we have, and then change up things as we need to. I brought in a different place setting that has the embellishment of the gold with the copper, matches out against the copper color of the rose and the votives, and then threw a little, you know, gourds and stuff in for the Thanksgiving season.
Vegetables
so it's simple.
For the season, yes. And I love the idea of doing the overlay. I actually, now you're giving me ideas, because my tablecloths that I've had for a while, and they were expensive, are ivory and gold, but it's what a unique touch to do that. And guys, I know you can see closely, this tablecloth has pinks in it, it's got reds in it, yellows, so colors you wouldn't think are traditional Thanksgiving, but look at how he made it work.
It's celebratory, you know, and I think that every time we open our house to bring guests in, regardless of the season or the holiday, it's so important to make a big statement, even if it's just for a quiet dinner at home for you and your husband.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I
celebrate it.
I only have 9 that come to Thanksgiving, my immediate family, and I go all out because it's a time I finally use my china, my wedding china. and speaking of that, it's so true. And like my beautiful glasses, my stemware. So this is the time to really break it out and have fun with it. Well, now this is more of a cohesive theme. Any other ideas that you have? I noticed, like I've been looking on Pinterest and some magazines. Sometimes now people are mixing it up and doing different colors that, again, not traditional. Do you like that idea, or you like sticking with more
I love
monochromatic?
I love it. When I was working through this in the studio this weekend about how it was going to look, this started off with hay bales wrapped in burlap on the gold.
Cute.
And then that didn't work, and it was a giant hay bale.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a horseman, so I have hay.
I love that
So I had
idea.
a giant hay bale as the centerpiece, and then I had birds and fake roosters and stuff to give that
what
sort
happened?
of. I changed my mind. I like to go elegant. I like and on those kind of holidays just to raise it up and to make it a little more special. Again, when people come into our homes, it's about having the best foot forward. You'll notice that I've got a 4-glass setup.
Right.
So I know that everyone is having the same alcohol or the same drink at the same time. So we'll start with a champagne toast at the table with a fall soup, and then go into a white wine with a salad, and then maybe a Sauvignon Blanc with the salad, the white, and then, you know, a Pinot Noir with the turkey, and then a dessert wine when it comes out. It's all about creating a uniform experience that everybody gets a chance to partake in. And it's simple and it's easy. I don't do Thanksgiving.
You don't?
No, I don't do Thanksgiving. I'm Canadian originally, so I have mine in October.
Oh,
I don't.
kidding.
Yeah, I just get to be a guest.
You get to be a guest.
I get to be a guest at Thanksgiving in this country.
This year, my family can't come up, and I get to be a guest. I'm going down to Tampa for the first time in years.
Nice.
So I'll get to just watch and take it all in. But talking about centerpieces, I'm like you. I like to do the beautiful flower. I actually do more all different different shades of white. So I'll do white hydrangeas or lilies and things like that. But I also saw something really cool in a big, tall, square vase, corn on the cob, face down, with the
husks
in the
still
bottom coming up. And it looks like this beautiful display. I saw that on Pinterest. I was like, I love that idea.
That's a little too Halloween-y for me. It's kind of a little corn mazy.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
So you would say no. I mean, not for something more casual at a table. I thought, why not?
Maybe an outside dinner,
yes.
an al fresco dining dinner,
yes.
eating outside. Not that we can eat outside in Atlanta at this time of year.
If the weather's been the way it is.
But last week it was way too cold.
I know, it was way too cold.
We never know.
Yes.
We never know.
And talk about what else you do. You said the votives. I mean, is it easy? Is there a way to do all of this without really, breaking the bank?
Yes, and there's a way of doing this all without even doing the dishes. Everything on the table comes from Classic Party Rentals, and you send it back dirty.
No
So
way.
it's the simplest, easiest thing to do. The votives are crate and barrel. The flowers come from a local florist, and I make them myself. It's fun. I have a glass of wine. Someone comes over. We do it together. And it's about the experience of the dinner coming together. It's not just that hour and a half at the table with your friends. It's, Bob and I did this, or Christine and I did that. That makes the table exciting.
Absolutely. It's just beautiful. And I'm telling you, if you have an event coming up, if you have a party, from something small to something big, he is the man. I cannot tell you enough. Literally every event that he's been in charge of is like, oh my gosh, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Thank you for saying that.
It's very true.
That's very humbling.
Give him a call, 404, it's the truth, 228-7903, or email him at info@SeanO'KeefeEvents.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been so fun.
Are you taking the tablecloth for your table?
I would love it. Can
Great.
I?
Yeah,
Oh,
great.
I love it. Okay.